Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Gunstar Heroes. We are now on the 5th level of the game. We have to give all of the gems up in order to save the life of Yellow, who's being held captive by the evil Empire in this game. So the guy that we saw who wanted all the gems in the last video, that is General Gray. He is leader of the enemy forces who want the gems for themselves, because the gems allow for the revival of an ancient weapon known as gold and silver. Obviously, we have to stop them. And before we can get to General Gray, we have to do a lot of destruction. We have to shoot down a lot of enemies as we run our way to the right and just destroy everything that we possibly can, while at the same time try not to take a buttload of damage. I started at 180 when it comes to vitality. I'm now down to 140 because, good lord, everything is just out there. Everything is just chaotic. And as we do this, we will have to deal with other things such as these little flying things that will send bombs down at us. The more easily I can destroy these little flying things, the better. Why am I down to 106 vitality? Why do you take forever to go down? Also, I'm using the flamethrower instead of my combination weapon because that is how I'm going to clear the crowds here a lot more easily. And of course, I want to destroy every box that I can, so that way I can get health when I need to. Because you can get health every so often. It's like only 10 or 15, but every little bit does help, especially when you get virtually overwhelmed by the enemy forces that are here. And now I need to switch to the combo so that way, get off me! So that way I can switch to the, that way I can fight this guy. I can't even speak to save my life because everything is going on so fast. And now I'm down to 82. 97 now, but this is getting really, really dicey. And if you die at any point, you go all the way back to the beginning. Probably one of the times in the game where the game is not as accessible as I would like. And if this guy would just get off the screen so I don't have to deal with him anymore, that would be great. And I just got a ton of health more. Good, awesome. Because I was really running around with less health than I would like at this point. 130. Excellent. Hopefully I can luck out on more health while I'm doing this. You just want to shoot around and just try to destroy everyone that you can. Try not to get hit. Try not to get thrown. Try not to get bombs at you. Try not to get shot. Just watch your health. Watch what's going on. Be ready to avoid virtually anything and everything. And just have a way of just getting away from stuff in case things get dicey. And I may have to dive into this guy. There we go. No, I'd have to wall jump sooner or later. That's the second guy down. And it just now dawned on me that maybe I should be meleeing these birds. Again, another hint from Fusion Volt. The Spark Runner, the man of many names. The person of many names. And you may notice that the enemies change colors as you go from section to section. First they're red, then they're gray, then they're yellow, and then in the next section they're going to be green. And there are a ton of boxes here, and a little bit of slowdown too. I do want to destroy the boxes here, but that way it can be a little easier to get around, shoot down some enemies. Maybe get a little bit of health. That would be awesome too. Only got one thing of health, but that's better than zero. And now it's time to deal with the Yellow Phantom. Can't believe he was right near me. I was looking down for him, and he turned out to be on my level the whole time. And if I can get rid of the Phantom... Ow. If I can get rid of this guy, I'll be able to get rid of the sky platform guy too, and down he goes. Awesome. Now it's time for the green guys. And these guys now have mechs. Thankfully, as long as I'm jumping straight up, taking care of the guys on the mechs just by shooting at the little bodies where all the soldiers are riding on, I should have no problem getting rid of the mechs. Ow. Getting hit would, or not getting hit would be nice. Obviously getting hit is not nice. And you're seeing, as you go through this, the scenery does change. You get to see billboards for things like Outrun, whatever that is. Obviously not the Sega game. And Gunstar Gum, whatever that is either. It's kind of interesting. Now, some of the next a little bit later on, like several yards ahead, if you can call the distance we're going in yards, they do get taller, and hitting them is a lot more difficult, as you're about to see. I may have to switch weapons to get rid of them. Maybe. Not quite sure. But I'm getting a lot of points here. Of course, points don't really get you anything in this game. Not even lives. You just have infinite continues and... Oh, jeez. This is not fun. This is not fun. I am not a big fan of the mech enemies because the mechs do 20 damage to you every time you run into them. Not fun. Not something you want to deal with. Yeah, you just want to jump up and hit the mechs as soon as you see them. And yeah, just like that. 20 damage. I do not like the mech enemies here. And now we're approaching the spaceship that General Gray took to get here. Once you see this, you know you're nearing the end. Get off of me. Oh, good grief. I only have 75 health to do this with. But anyway, you come across the final Gray Soldier. His only power is Loved Up Dancing. Not surprisingly, Slash Dice Q. I may have accidentally called him Smash Dice Gay. Smash Dice Q gets him out of the way and you have to face him. And he has two forms. I'm switching to my weapon combo so that way I can more easily hit him. And I'm trying not to get hit here. Game, are you kidding me? You definitely want to avoid the bombs that he throws. You want to avoid that jetpack attack that he has. I tried to jump over him. It didn't really work out all that well. Ugh. Get... Sheesh. Yeah, I do not like Smash Daisuke in this battle at all. Simply because of all the damage that he can do. No! And thankfully I was able to just dive through him just like that and just avoid taking a lot of damage. That was awesome. Hey, I threw him, and then I took more damage. I didn't expect to throw him. I am not going to survive this. But thankfully I did manage to hit him, but now he has a second form. I'm not sure I'm going to survive it. Basically what he likes to do in the second form is try to approach you and kick you in midair, like that. And he also tried to shoot at you with his gun. He has two shots that he can pull off. One of them is a homing shot that you have to jump and then dive over by double tapping the jump button. And the other one is a double helix shot, which you will have to move in order to avoid. Ah! I did not expect him to shoot the gun. Get off me. Okay, he's moving all the way back. Why am I doing that? Why did that touch me? I have to hold left or else I can't dive. And now I have to do all this over! Be right back. Finally! Sheesh, I do not like doing this. Well, at least I have a lot more health now that I can work with against Smash Daisuke. So once again, time to avoid diving attacks and bombs. Thankfully, when you see that blue flash, you know he's going to come at you. Yeah, he always kind of telegraphs it that way. Also, that laugh is so annoying. But it's totally on brand for Smash Daisuke. I try to jump over him. But at least I'm doing a lot better than last time. Okay. Sorry about the silence. I'm just really trying hard to concentrate right here. And here we are, really about ready to just hit him at this point and just get him down to the second form. Stop flying around. Finally, we can do this. Now it's time for the second form. He's obviously doing the dive kick, of course. And now he's hopping back, which means he's just going to keep shooting the gun at me from a certain distance. I'm going to go all the way to the opposite side here. Yeah, you have to be holding towards him as he shoots that little homing missile there. There are those multiple double helix shots. Thankfully, I'm holding the fire button as I keep avoiding all those, so that way I can at least get some shots in. Couldn't get away from that in time. And he's going to do this again. Might as well go ahead and hit him with this again. Thankfully, I managed to luck out early and get my force fire weapon back as I was doing this. And I thought he was going to do the homing shot again, but thankfully he didn't. Well, I know I'm taking a bunch of hits, but at least this is doable. Thankfully, you can always change direction on that second jump there. Sheesh, what is this, the Olympics? But we got Smash Daisuke down finally. Good grief. And here's General Gray. There's Yellow. There's Smash Daisuke. Smash Daisuke. I can't even say his name right anymore because I'm so frustrated. Smash Daisuke points a gun at Yellow. And we are forced to give the gems up to General Gray. General Gray jumps into a ship. Smash Daisuke is obviously plotting something, but one of the tiny villagers from the ancient ruins, which we played all the way at the beginning of this Let's Play. The little soldier frees Yellow. Smash Daisuke goes after the soldier, but gets ambushed by a bunch of tiny guys. Smash Daisuke obviously has to have the worst of luck. And from here, General Gray takes off. Now that we've made it back safely with Yellow unharmed, you'll find out that General Gray has gone off into outer space. Not only do we have our vitality up to 200 now, but we now have a small speedy spaceship waiting for us. And by using the control pad and the jump button, you can warp through space. You can actually do a little dash attack. But of course, I will go into the controls and how to get through this little space battle in the next video. So join me next time where we chase General Gray off into space. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!